Congratulations to Brian for taking home the My NBA Era's championship.
Well, we're closing in on the end of Season 5. Rise and Elite are neck and neck, so get out there and do your part. Go Rise!
No, it's Elite. My affiliation needs to win. We're tied 2-2. Take it home and enjoy the game.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. So here are the Jazz starting five. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Colin Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And Richard, we've got sort of an old school matchup tonight. Two teams that prefer to operate in the half court.
Look, it might not be fast paced, but there's a lot to like about this contest. We're going to see a bunch of creative sets. These coaches love going to work on the clipboard.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Schroeder. Up and overdone. Deflected. Outside Sexton. Now here's Kessler. And here's Sexton. His last outing he had 20. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. Check by Sexton.
That's the earliest game start I ever did.
Sexton against Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Sexton passes to Dunn. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
To the inside, and stolen by Sexton. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
My PC is running hot.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The 3-second violation.
The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Schroeder outside.
Oh, my gosh.
Utah with the rebound.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Markkanen against Johnson. Markkanen inside. Collins right side. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Johnson passes to Schroeder. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Who poked away. To stop the drought. Ooh, a little luck that time. It's all knotted up.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And the Jazz call time here. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Shot from 12. George finds Collins. And another miss by Utah. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Smith. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson up top. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm.
Wow.
And he's able to get it back. Claxton with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Smith passes to Watford. Smith against George.
Number 33, wide open.
A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Back to Horton Tucker. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Team foul. Substitutions on the court.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Collins. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Horton Tucker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A., in 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Out left to the wing. It's George on the wing, covered by Smith. George passes to Collins, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
So many blocks.
Here's Thomas. Chalk up 2 there.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Walker against Clarkson. Over Walker. No good from 18.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And so that's the end of the first quarter.
4.
Dang, a whole 6 minutes, 5-4.
5.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Sharp out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. He got a piece of it. Sexton looking around. Here's Dunn. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Brooklyn trailing. Here's the teardrop, and he drops it in from the low post. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's deflected.
People can block left and right.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted.
Oh, my gosh.
He's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Kessler. Yes, it's good.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Well, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year, so it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Then it's Sexton on the take. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. It's
Block.
tipped.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh.
Shoot.
From deep three-point land. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball.
The Nets with a lead. And here's Finney-Smith. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Sexton passes to Dunn. Knocked loose. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Oh my gosh. Why would you stop?
Pass to Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Finney-Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that.
Oh, my
Oftentimes you see
goodness.
him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach. How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job
That's a
seeing
killing.
that open.
Utah calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Finney-Smith. Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. Here's George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lowry Markkanen. Nice pass.
Pass to Thomas. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Clarkson.
Second quarter.
Still no points. Yep, that one goes.
Jordan Clarkson.
Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Thomas passes to Schroeder. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
1:16 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket, and he'll draw the foul.
He did not pass the ball at all.
He'll head to the line for 2. That one's on Clarkson. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Markkanen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and in turn resort to fouling.
Smith, he's checked in for Schroeder. Markkanen hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith passes to Walker. Got a hand on it.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
George outside. He takes it in.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. 17 seconds left in the second.
Run the time down. That's crazy.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Clarkson. Takes a 13-footer, and the Nets miss again. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Collins and Kessler playing up front.
Oh my
Chris
goodness.
Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Markkanen in at the 3.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Sexton passes to Dunn. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Grab the ball, somebody.
Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen from long range. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Schroeder.
Wide open.
Well, Richard, you had 4 finals appearances and faced some legendary competition in each one.
Yeah, I went up against Shaq and Kobe, Duncan and David Robinson, Durant and Curry. That's why I lost 3 of them. But I was a part of the greatest championship ever in 2016, beating those 73-win Warriors.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Dunn, the pass to Sexton. Here's Kessler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside. Pass
to Johnson. Tipped. Now done. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. They get it again. Over to the left wing. Marking it outside. Collins outside. Just 3 to shoot. Buries it from 3.
Seen that.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson against Markkanen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 5.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Bridges against Sexton. Here's Dunn. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Schroeder. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Smith comes in for Schroeder.
On the court.
Somebody go.
So it's Utah now. Trailing by 5. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Johnson. The 3-ball hits the trifecta.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he's going for the lob.
Why are you jumping?
Bridges with it. No points yet. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Chris.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do. To be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. Some changes for Brooklyn. Watford's checked in for Finney-Smith. Walker comes in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. They grab their own miss. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Smith. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nets lead by 6.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Horton Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. .46 seconds left in the third quarter here. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Sensabaugh's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense.
That's his own.
Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Thomas. With 2 seconds left. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got 6 here in the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets leading by 7.
Brooklyn. 41.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
34.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Trendon Watford is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Trades the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's George. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Bridges finds Schroeder. Outside Johnson from outside the arc.
Nobody's.
Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game.
Pass it.
With the floater. And Schroeder lays it in.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Oh, nice step back to create some space.
Comfortable scoring at anywhere on the floor. Jordan Clarkson is instant offense.
Schroeder with it. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Bridges against Sexton. And Watford pulls it down.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Schroeder. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Clarkson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
So the Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Dunn's checked in. Sexton finds Clarkson. Over Johnson. He got a piece of it. Pass to Finney Smith. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Sexton with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Schroeder. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Schroeder's got 11 in the second half. Utah calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
I'll tell you, some people can score, and some people can score. And unquestionably, he was able to score tonight. Man, the defense had no chance. They couldn't contain him, and he took full advantage.
Man, they've been on the struggle bus here in the last few games, so his performance makes it that much sweeter. Fighting out of a rut like that, not easy to do. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Sexton. To the paint. Knocked away. Hit stolen by Johnson. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Claxton passes to Schroeder to the middle.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today. Just grabbing that season series.
Will it go? Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Score it. 13 shots.
At this point, they're doing the fun, bro.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Charity stripe shot. And another miss by Utah.
Nice work defensively. Meeting them up top and forcing the miss.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Now here's Dunn. So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for
Good job
their
in the
fans.
next game.
They love to watch this team.